Thousands of men are addicted to watching pornography, playing video games, drinking alcohol, and so many other dangerous habits. These men do not even know that they are even trapped. That's the first problem. They don't recognize that they are in a cage. It's simply because addictions don't care how intelligent, talented, or how determined you are. Addiction does not discriminate. It can take the CEO and the homeless man. It can take the athlete and the artist. It slowly takes control by turning repeated behaviors into automatic routines. You only choose one day to do something, and 100 days later, that thing chooses you. Many people believe that they actually like this thing, but that is simply not true. What they really like is the temporary relief or pleasure, the escape from boredom, stress, loneliness, or pain. But the relief never lasts, and the shame always follows. Because addictions thrive in the right environment, on weekends, when they are stressed, bored, or alone. But as the environment changes, so can the addiction. That is the secret. That is the hope. Your environment is just set up for failure. So that's the good news. You don't have to be a superhuman. You don't need willpower of steel. You just need a system. By applying the right strategies consistently, you can break destructive behaviors and patterns and create healthier ones, one small change at a time, one day at a time. So here are the 5 ways you will ever need on this topic. 5 solid ways to quit any addiction. If you master these 5, you master your life. Number 1, eliminate your triggers. Every addiction has a trigger, always, without exception. Whether it's a person, a place, emotion, or situation that sparks cravings. Think about your own life. What happens right before you feel the urge? Is it a certain time of night? Is it after an argument? Is it when you open a particular app? Is it when you walk past a certain store? If you keep exposing yourself to them, quitting addiction will become much harder, almost impossible. In fact, triggers are like landmines. Step on one, and your brain immediately craves the old habit. The craving is not a moral failure. It is a neurological response. Your brain has wired itself. Trigger, behavior, reward. To break the chain, you must remove the first link. So your first job is to identify your top 3 triggers and remove them from your daily life. List them down. Be honest. Is it your phone next to your bed? Move it to another room. Is it a certain friend? Take a break from that friendship for 30 days. Is it boredom on a Sunday afternoon? Schedule every hour of your Sunday. Do not leave empty space for addiction to fill. You are the architect of your environment. Build it wisely. Think about it. When you have smoking friends, and you are addicted to smoking, it will become very hard to quit whenever you are with your friends. Because when you see them, your memories, your behaviors, your patterns are all linked to thinking about smoking when you're with them. The same goes for any addiction. Pornography and a lonely bedroom, video games and a messy desk, alcohol and a particular bar stool. The link is powerful. But here's what most people miss. The link works both ways. Change the context and the craving weakens. So when you are not with your smoking friends, it is much easier to stay clean. When you rearrange your bedroom, the porn urge drops. When you clean your desk, the gaming urge fades. So do not just avoid triggers, destroy them, delete the apps, unfollow the accounts, throw away the bottles, change your route home. If you cannot remove a trigger completely, add a delay. 5 minutes of waiting before you allow yourself to act. In that 5 minutes, the craving often dies. Try it today. Number 2, replace addiction with a better habit. We all know that nature abhors a vacuum. That is an old saying, and it is true for addiction as well. If you remove an addiction or any addictive behavior without replacing it, your mind will search for something else to fill the gap. That something else might be another bad habit, or it might be anxiety, boredom, or frustration. Have you ever tried to quit something and found yourself eating more junk food, or scrolling social media for hours, or snapping at your family? That is the vacuum effect. You took away the old crutch, but you gave your brain nothing new to hold on to. So the key here is to replace the destructive habits with productive ones, such as exercise, reading, learning a new skill, meditating, or working on your purpose. For example, instead of reaching for your phone when you feel an urge, go for a 5-minute walk. Instead of opening a porn tab, do 10 push-ups. Instead of pouring a drink, pour a glass of water and drink it slowly. Instead of starting a video game, write down one thing you are grateful for. The replacement habit must be easy, accessible, and satisfying in a healthy way. It cannot require a lot of effort or equipment. It cannot feel like punishment. It must feel like a small win. Here is a powerful trick. Stack the new habit onto an existing one. After you brush your teeth, you meditate for 1 minute. Before you eat dinner, you do 5 squats. When you feel an urge, you take 3 deep breaths. This is called habit stacking, and it works because your brain already knows the first action. The new action just tags along. Over time, the replacement becomes automatic. And here is the best part. Healthy habits produce real dopamine, not the fake spike from addiction. Exercise releases endorphins. Meditation lowers stress. Learning a skill builds confidence. Purpose gives meaning. These rewards last. They compound. They make you stronger. Addiction gives you a few seconds of relief and then steals your self-respect. So do not just quit, replace. Every time you say no to the old habit, say yes to a new one. That is how you rewire your brain. Number 3, make it hard to access. The easier something is to reach, the more likely you are to do it. That is not weakness. That is human nature. Successful people know this. They do not rely on willpower. They rely on friction. They create barriers between themselves and their temptations. You need to add brakes, of course, that will stop you from accessing those things. Whether it's an app on your phone, a person, or anything else, eliminate it before the day starts. Take them away. Delete the apps, block the websites, leave the room, turn off your devices. If your addiction requires a certain object, lock it in a drawer or give it to a friend. The more friction you add, the more time you give your rational brain to catch up with your impulsive brain. Your impulsive brain wants pleasure now. Your rational brain knows better. But your rational brain is slower, so you need to slow down the impulsive brain with obstacles. Let me give you a real example. If you want to stop checking social media, delete the apps from your phone. Do not just hide them, delete them. Then, every time you want to check, you have to go to the website, type in your password, wait for the page to load. That extra 10 seconds is often enough for the urge to pass. If you want to stop drinking, pour all the alcohol down the sink. Do not keep it just in case. Do not save it for guests. Get rid of it. If you want to stop watching pornography, install a content blocker with a password that a friend sets. You will not be able to bypass it without calling that friend. That is friction. That is freedom. What about video games? Unplug the console and put it in a closet. Better yet, give it to someone you trust for 30 days. What about smoking? Leave your cigarettes at work, not at home. Make yourself drive 20 minutes to get one. Most of the time, you will not make the drive. You will choose something else. That is the power of making it hard to access. Willpower is a limited resource. Friction is permanent. Design your environment for the person you want to become, not for the person you used to be. Number 4, master the urge instead of fighting it. Cravings are like waves. They rise and eventually subside. Every single craving has a beginning, a middle, and an end. Most people fail because they panic when cravings appear. They think, "Oh no, it's happening again, I'm weak. I need to resist with all my strength." That panic actually makes the craving stronger. It adds fear and shame to the existing urge. Now you are fighting two battles, the craving itself and your reaction to the craving. But the wise man would instead never react. He does not fight the wave, he surfs it. When the urge arises, he breathes deeply and observes the feeling without acting. He notices the sensation in his body, maybe tightness in the chest, heat in the face, restlessness in the legs. He watches it like a scientist studying a weather pattern. He does not judge it. He does not try to push it away. He simply notices. And within minutes, usually 5 to 15 minutes, the wave passes. It always passes. It has never killed anyone. The discomfort is temporary, but the shame of relapse can last for days. So practice this every time a craving hits. Sit down if you can. Close your eyes. Breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold for 4. Breathe out for 4. Say to yourself, "This is just a craving. It will pass. I have survived every craving I have ever had." Imagine the craving as a cloud moving across the sky. You are the sky, not the cloud. The cloud comes and goes. You remain. Imagine it as a wave in the ocean. You are the deep water, not the wave. The wave rises, crests, and falls. You are still there. This is not mystical. It is neuroscience. When you observe a craving without acting, you are breaking the automatic loop. You are telling your brain, this trigger does not automatically lead to behavior. Over time, the cravings become weaker, shorter, and rarer. You are not your urge. You are the one watching the urge. That small shift in perspective changes everything. Try it the next time you feel the pull. Do not fight. Do not panic. Just breathe and watch. You will see the wave disappear, and you will feel powerful. Number 5, be accountable. Addiction grows in isolation, but weakens when others know about your struggles. That is why secret addictions are the strongest. When no one knows, there is no consequence except your own shame. And shame, unfortunately, fuels more addiction. It is a vicious cycle. You feel bad, so you use. You use, so you feel worse. But accountability creates consequences and support. It breaks the cycle. What does that mean? You need to find a trusted friend, mentor, coach, or a group that can encourage you and hold you responsible for your actions. Tell them exactly what you are trying to quit and when you are most vulnerable. Do not hide in the shadows. Speak your struggle out loud. That alone takes away much of its power. Check in with them daily or weekly. Send a text. Day 4, no porn. Or, I almost drank tonight, but I called you instead. Join an online community or a local support group. There are thousands of people fighting the same battle. You are not alone. When you know someone will ask you tomorrow how you did, you are far less likely to give in today. Accountability turns a private battle into a shared victory. Here is a simple system. Choose one person you trust completely. Send them a message every morning. Today I will avoid any bird habit and do at least 5 productive habits instead. Then send them a message every night. Here is how I did. If you slip, tell them immediately. Do not wait. Do not hide. The moment you confess, the shame loses its grip. That person is not there to judge you. They are there to remind you that one slip does not erase all your progress. Get back on track. The next day, try again. You can also use apps that track your sober days and share them with a friend, or write your progress on a calendar that someone else can see. The key is visibility. Addiction loves darkness. Sunlight kills it, so be brave. Reach out. You will be surprised how many people want to help, and one day you will be the person who helps someone else. That is the final stage of recovery, turning your pain into purpose. Do these 5 things consistently, and you will not only break your addiction, you will become someone new. Breaking addictions isn't about being perfect. It's about making better choices consistently, removing the triggers, replacing the habit, making temptation difficult to access, learning to ride out cravings, and staying accountable. You will stumble sometimes. That is okay. Perfection is a trap. Progress is the goal. If you fall, get back up and run the system again. Do not spend days in shame. Do not tell yourself that you are weak. Just wake up the next morning and do number 1 again, and number 2, and number 3, and number 4, and number 5. Do these 5 things alone, and the addiction that once controlled your life will lose its power. It will become a ghost. You will still remember it, but it will not touch you. Freedom is not a one-time event. It is a daily practice. Start today. Right now, put down your phone, take a deep breath, choose one of the 5 and act. You can do this. Thousands have, millions will, and you will be one of them.